Small businesses in the U.S. can't find low-wage workers. In many areas of the United States, tourist season lasts less than half the year. Businesses that operate only a few months out of the year say they make most of their profit when tourists visit, called peak season. The owners of many of these businesses say they are unable to get Americans to work for them. That is probably because the wages are low and the work is temporary and mostly unskilled. Many of these jobs are in restaurants and hotels. Many years ago, American teenagers filled these positions, but fewer do so now, and they are only available for 3 months during the summer. In many tourist areas of the country, there also are few young people. Many people have retired and do not want to work anymore. So these businesses depend on foreign workers. These workers are allowed to come to the United States and work using an H-2B temporary visa. This year, however, the limit on H-2B visas has been reached, and some employers are worried that they will not be able to continue operations. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has said the H-2B program hurts the wages and job opportunities of American workers. Jane Bishop operates an employment company in the eastern state of Massachusetts. She helps business owners find workers from places such as Jamaica and the Philippines. She says without these workers, it is difficult for some companies to care for their customers. Who's going to make the beds, clean the bathrooms, serve the food, cook the food, do the dishes? There isn't anyone here to do it. Not enough anyway, says Bishop. Bishop submitted 171 applications for businesses for H-2B workers. Only 24 were approved before the limit on the number of such visas was reached. She says she is bringing just 300 H-2B workers to the area instead of 3,000. Alan Sylvester operates the American Tent and Table, a company owned by his family. He says the company earns 80 to 90% of its profit in 5 months during the spring and summer. That is when many outdoor weddings take place. He employs 7 to 8 Americans and 13 H-2B visa workers. He says it is difficult to find Americans willing to work for just 5 months of the year. He says the lack of American workers and the lower number of H-2B visa holders may cause his yearly income to fall by up to 20%. He says it is difficult to hire for foreign workers. There's a stack of paperwork like this you have to fill out. It's nothing anyone would do. I would say anyone who's smart enough to own their own business wouldn't be dumb enough to use the H-2B program to fill their employees if there was another way to do it, says Sylvester. Before companies can hire foreign workers using the H-2B visa program, they must show that they have first tried to hire Americans. Jim Underdaw is a general manager of the Coonamessett Inn. He says problems with the system has caused a delay in the arrival of the workers. As a result, he says businesses like his have decided to employ full-time workers even when travelers are not visiting. Businesses call this the off-season. If the businesses are not able to find more workers, they may have to open later, reduce services, or change the way they operate.